Hey guys, it's Killswitch95, and today we're going to be looking at a casual game I had in the M60 on Ruinberg. Chief reason why I'm featuring it is because it's finally not Cliff South Spawn. For some reason, every time I take this tank out and have an okay first game in it, it's always on Cliff. I don't know why. So, I had a solid game in it that wasn't on Cliff, and I'm like, finally, map variety. So with that in mind, I'm going to E9. I haven't been there in a while. The last time I went there was when I was doing the Type 62 video that I put up a while ago. I've been playing more heavily armored tanks to go to the city. Well, I can't take the M60 to the city. It's got no armor. It's fast, it's got a good gun, it's got good view range, it's got no camo and no armor. So I can't do the brawling play. And I can't really do the camo play, but I can play the view range game and the sniping game. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and get shots down this road at the start and see what I can get. Bump a good first shot into the IS-7. Maybe I can get one into the E-100. No. Damn. See what the E-5 can do. Nothing. Okay. And not gonna lie, this game is gonna develop over here quite slowly and almost boringly. I'm gonna spend a good first part of this game first trying to get shots down this road and then trying to get shots through these buildings to the mediums, because I can't exactly just sit up here and do nothing. It's an all tier 10 game, every gun counts, so I gotta try and do something. Now that I'm looking at it like this, poking out like this was a bad idea. Not because I bounced off the Centurion, but just because I could have side-scraped off of that building instead of poking out my whole nose. That was a shitter play of mine to do. I'm contemplating reverse side-scraping, but then I'm like, no, the tank has no armor. They're going to pin me in the turret anyway, so who cares? So with that in mind, I'm going to try and side-scrape against the Centurion, if he ever pops up again. I'm not so certain he will. Oh, there's the shooter. Of course, the one time I look away is the time he pops up, man. Shit. At least I pinned him this time for a high roll. That's alright. So I'm gonna sit here and camp the Centurion. I don't notice it at the time, but there's an E5 and F2, and he's sizing me up. Any moment now. Ah, yeah. So while I'm waiting on the Centurion, the E5 has nothing better to do than sling a shot up the road, and probably a lucky shot for him, considering I don't think that thing's a great sniper. But thanks to that, I'm realizing, dude, I'm not really doing anything here. We're down a tank. We're down effectively 2 tanks because I'm not doing anything. Maybe I can get some damage on this Panzer 7. Nice, I get the tracking and the damage. Can I get another shot off? What the fuck is the replay doing with that scope? I zoom into 16 and it does that weird zoom in thing. It's not a mod. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. Because I don't run mods. It's too much of a hassle to try and keep up with it through every fucking micro patch, so I just run vanilla. So I'm sitting here, and I'm still waiting on the Centurion, and pretty soon I'm gonna just give this up. I see the EBRs running around on the minimap. I see he's coming back. He's almost dead. The object's almost dead. The Manicore's almost dead. Or the Sheridan's almost dead. And yeah, no. This isn't gonna work out. I'm not doing anything here. I'm looking at the minimap and I see Their heavies have pushed up quite significantly into the town, and by significantly I mean they're on our half of the town. So pretty soon, unless something happens, they're probably going to lose town. So I want to go try and put my gun into the fight over there. No, I can't really brawl an EM60, but thanks to my awesome gun handling, I can use my heavies as bait to snap shots in around corners. Now I'm trying to get sniping shots down the road at the IS-7s, and I realize, oh, they're behind the church, never mind. Because that's an angle I don't really try often, so I didn't know what I could get out of it. But I do know these IS-7s are in a road I can shoot, so I'm going to quickly set up and snap a shot into the IS-7's lower plate. It's gun handling like that that gives me an edge in this town fight against heavies. And I notice, okay, our E100's a one-shot. The Object 277 isn't that high. I zoom in to see the HP of the heavies, and they're all basically one-shots. So, if we can play the cards right, sure, I don't have armor, but I have HP and they're all one-shots. If I can make them miss, I can snap shots and aim shots and kill them all. Like that. E100's almost dead. The E100 needs to fall back, because I've got the HP right now. So I'm going to go forward. I'm planning on going up against this IS-7. When our IS-7 gets a pair of balls and takes him out. But the other IS-7's coming, and he doesn't expect me. Alright. So now that he's dealt with, I'm thinking of going back to the field, but then I'm like, wait a minute. I can just flank around the Jagdpanzer E100. I don't need to go back to the field. And also, this E100 is going to advance with like no HP and get stuck somewhere. So I need to go out. I need to make their guns turn if they're going to turn. And give our heavies a chance to advance so we can secure the town on these guys. What the fuck is the T-92 doing up here? Alright, you know what? I'm not going to ask. The T-92 being stuck in the town makes it to where he's not shooting any of us, so that's okay with me. Gonna advance on the Jag because he's not looking my way. I think he just fired. It doesn't matter if he did or not, because as quick as this thing is, he's never gonna get his gun on me. Pump some heat rounds into his superstructure, because even at that angle, there is a chance APCR could have bounced. Oh fuck, Skoda. Shit. Oh. Well, damn. See, it's a good thing I saved that E100, because otherwise that would have hurt. So now I know the Sturv's probably like in J0. I mean, where the fuck else is a Sturv gonna be except the red line in the back? So my thing is, yes, I know I'm going through the cap. I want to keep them as far out of my view range as possible, because that gives me the best chance of not being spotted, because you gotta remember, this thing has the worst camouflage rating of any tier 10 medium tank. There's hardly ever being sneaky in a M60. Don't have time to switch. I want to kill him before he puts his grill to me. And I'm going to switch back to the APCR because I actually enjoy playing the game with standard ammunition, because it makes it a little bit more of a challenge to actually aim your shots and not just auto-aim somebody with fucking heat. Of course, heat's not going to help you if you completely miss. So, fuck it, at this point, I'm going to just man-fight the Centurion. Really? Thank you. Nice job, girl. So I'm going after Manticore, and he's dead. Nice. Okay, you know what? That's an okay game. That's okay. You know, almost 1,000 assistance, 3850 damage, 4 kills, and an all tier 10 match on Ruinberg. You know, kind of a brawling map. And this tank ain't really a brawling tank, so you know what? I'm not even going to complain. That was a solid result. I'm not going to say it was great, but it was acceptable in my book. So with that, I'll see you on the next one. I might put out some more high tier gameplay, maybe not. I've been going back and forth between some mid tiers and not, because I forgot how fucking expensive high tiers are to run when you don't have premium account. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out.